Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the star line by a man who lived a double life. By day, a construction inspector. By night, heading up one of the biggest bands in Florida. He's displayed his talents as part of season 19 of NBC's The Voice. We welcome Ben Allen.
Hello. How's everybody doing today?
Absolutely great. Let's go beyond the mic. Ben, you were in the live playoffs.
Yes.
Were stolen by Gwen, so Team Gwen could continue. How were your emotions on this adventure?
I feel it's arduous making your way through something like this. It's like a Plinko board on The Price is Right, man. You're just plunking your way down as you go, and you just keep hoping that you land in the right spots. And it's such a mix of using your own ability, and then the old phrase "I'd rather be lucky as good" comes to mind for part of it. There's an element of that in the mix as well, because you see every time we go on stage, you see amazing singers get eliminated. So there is a little bit of an element of luck to it, but I think moving over to Team Gwen when I did was exactly what I needed to happen for myself. So I couldn't be happier than to be right where I'm at, to be honest.
As you were on The Voice, you were alone because of the pandemic. There was a quarantine, no friends, no family. How hard was the isolation?
The truth of it is, it's a tough situation, particularly with COVID. The restrictions get worse than they would normally be in this situation. But, I have a family at home that I miss. But the day job I could do without. But the family I miss. Yeah. I don't know if emotional bond is necessarily the right way to say it, but I've definitely made good friends with a lot of people on the show. We all have this common experience to share, and yet we come at it from so many different backgrounds, places all over the country. Ian Flanagan is a guy that I talk with probably the most and have a lot of respect for as an artist. I enjoy his perspective on things. He's a very laid back guy, so he sometimes we'll talk about things, and his perspective is a little calmer than mine. So that's good input.
Time's running out, so it's time for the Rockin' 8. 8 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. There is no pressure.
Yes, there is. But okay.
Weirdest thing you ever found in a flip house?
Old clothes, probably clothes, and booze.
Booze? Oh my.
Yeah.
How has Laura helped you from home?
She holds life in place and is my rock while I'm out here doing craziness. She's the stability that is keeping me grounded.
Do you sleep on your back or on your side?
Side.
What's the one chore you hate doing at home?
Cleaning. Like cleaning the dang bathroom, man. Cleaning the showers and stuff, yeah. Cleaning the showers is
So you're pretty much stuck doing that.
Yeah.
How many times a day do you check social media?
At this point, when you're not doing what I'm doing right now, if you're not working for something on the show, then you live on social media. You're pumping air into a balloon with a hole in it. You got to stay ahead of it.
Now, I know this one's an impossible question to answer, but I'm going to make you answer it. Who is better, Garth or George?
Garth. Oh, but that feels sinful to have to say that out loud, though.
Why?
Stage performance, the ability to communicate and connect with the audience on stage. Garth, that man, his soul lights up for the world to see every time that he's on stage.
Now, how do you take Garth's process and use it for your own growth?
I think it's something that you have to. It's a mix of being born with it, and you have to build up to it, because Garth bears his soul every moment that he's in front of a camera or in front of an audience. He loves it, and you can see it so clearly. And the ability to be that translucent to people, to give that much to people, that's like a muscle that you have to build up to be able to open up to people to that at that depth. And he's the master of it.
Favorite comfort food from Laura and the fam?
The Mexican place down the street. Yeah. Me and her going to the Mexican place on a Tuesday night, just low key, just my wife and I having private time like that to enjoy each other's company. That I'm missing that terribly right this minute.
So what's the one thing that you do that drives your wife, Laura, crazy?
I would say not. Social media would be a good one. That would probably be a big one.
Why?
It's not that I'm constantly on there, but it especially with right now and being a musician, it's not that I do it for my own personal entertainment so much as it is, again, it's like pumping air into a balloon with a hole in it. You got to stay ahead of it and keep pumping air into it, or all the air runs out and you have to start from scratch.
He's a side sleeper, lives on social media, and loves Mexican food.
Exactly.
Ben Allen from Season 19 on NBC's The Voice. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Man, I've enjoyed it. You come from a different angle. I like it.
And that, my friends, is Beyond the Mic.